Welcome back to Weekend at 1. Let's come back home now and focus on regional matters and crossover live to KICC, where the heads of state and ministers from the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, are seeking durable solutions for Somali refugees within the region. Let's speak now to KTN's Trix Ngado, who has been covering the proceedings today. Trix, good afternoon to you. A lot has been said with regard to solutions for Somali refugees within the region. Many of them, however, have not been durable. What solutions have been proposed by the leaders today?
Thank you, Michelle. So, of course, a lot has been said, like you have said, about what is going to be done. A lot of countries, especially in the West, who are also affected by refugees coming in from Africa, and not only Somalia and other countries, they try and throw money at the problems, but it does not go away. So the key word today is sustainable solutions. So solutions that are going to be put in place and make sure that everything, this problem stops being a perennial problem. I mean that the refugees can find a way of sticking to their countries. So one of the things, the function hasn't actually started, it starts at 2, but of course they're going to be taking a look at ways of making sure that Somali is a place where people are not running away from, obviously, because we know right now there is war, there is famine, there's a lot of insurgencies, and the government that is in place right now, although democratically elected, we know the other day the current president, Abdullah Farmajo, was elected into president, to much jubilation for locals who are still in Somalia, but still this government isn't strong enough, and therefore it has not put in place enough structures to make sure that people can be able to live in that country, and there is no infrastructure right now. There are no roads, there are no schools. So these are the things that Somalians are moving to other regions to try and find. They're trying to find economic situations that are sustainable for them as people who want to live normal lives. They're trying to find schools, they're trying to find a place where there's food security. So on the top of my head, I think the drought is going to be one major issue that they're going to try and take a look at and sort out, or help Somalia find a solution to. Of course, the conflict that's happening, we know that AMISOM has been there for the past 10 years trying to help Somalia find security and ensure that there's no longer a huge problem in that country, and make sure that people can feel safe enough to stay there. And at the same time, we are having a situation whereby they're going to find they're going to try and find solutions to also further make sure that the people who have gone away can come back home and find an environment whereby they can actually carry on with their lives normally. Recently, there was the talk of closing down the Dadaab camp that is to the north of this country, that is home to hundreds of thousands of refugees. And the biggest concern with that issue was, what are they going back home to? And that is also a question that's going to be answered in this conference today, whereby they're going to find solutions to this problem, and of course make sure that now going forward, whatever is implemented is going to be something that's going to last. It's not going to be, like I said earlier, throwing money at the problem and hoping that it disappeared. And also the international community is going to be taking part in this conversation today, just to see how they can also chip in, because we know that while the region is playing host to 900,000 refugees, and of course internally we have 1.1 million refugees displaced, still some are also moving out of Africa into the Western countries, into Europe, that have continually grown impatience to the influx of refugees that is causing pressure to their economic situations in their respective countries. So also they're chipping in and trying to find solutions, trying to be part of the discussion on this matter and find a way of actually making sure that Somalia can sort itself out once and for all.
All right, Trix Ngado there will be covering that event that is set to begin this afternoon. Heads of state and ministers from the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, will be seeking durable solutions with regard to Somali refugees within the region. We'll be bringing you more details on that later on.